Welcome back to the Unfiltered Convos podcast. We're your hosts, Linda
and Gina. Welcome to yet again another setup. Yo, we're trying. We're trying over here.
We're feeling the darker
vibes.
Rooms. Yeah.
I honestly, in my opinion, I feel like our best recorded videos were when we were doing it dark.
In the dark.
Yeah, at the studio.
Yeah. Do you think so?
I think so.
Huh. I don't know. I never really thought of it.
I, in my opinion. So let's.
I think we just need to add. We want to add more lights, like more of these
neon signs.
Neon signs, yeah. And I think that should be enough light.
Yeah.
We don't need to add.
Yeah, we don't need any more. It's giving chill vibes.
We can hide our long heads behind it.
Literally. God. Like, is there a way to edit that?
No, but how has this week been? Dude, you know what I was thinking about the other day? 75 hard.
Dude, I've been thinking about starting it myself again.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, summer is just so fucking
Yeah, because once I stopped doing it, I started feeling shitty again.
Me too. I'm like, why can't I just get back into it?
I know.
I don't know if it's just like because I know you were doing it.
Too.
I'm like, I gotta do it. I can't let her. You know what I mean?
Like having an accountability partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling my coworker, the one that I run with, that for some reason, like when I'm by myself, I have a harder time running longer distance. But when I'm with her, like
it's easier.
It's easy, and I'm like, or going to the gym in the morning. Like we were going to the gym at 4 a.m. But when she doesn't go, I can't get my fucking ass up.
And I think it is that because you don't want to let the other person down. It's like, okay, they're doing it, I gotta go too. You know?
So having an accountability partner definitely helps
a lot.
Yeah,
I feel you. I've tried. I'm like.
I know. That sheet that I told you I was keeping track of, I thought about printing another one at work, and I'm like, I need to get it, dude. I fucking feel so shitty again.
It's so hard in summer.
It is.
I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's so hard.
I think what's hard in the summer is the eating part.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I actually don't think I feel like I work out more in the summer because it's warmer weather. Yeah, but aside from like the eating, I don't think it should be a problem.
You know what, really, it's the weekends. I need to get my workout in on the weekend. Because once if I don't get that in, like...
And you need to do it right in the morning.
Right in the morning.
Me too.
So if I do it later, I know I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think I did that 2 Saturdays or 2 times, and I had to force myself to go do something.
Yeah.
But I knew you were doing it with me.
Yeah.
Or else I probably would have been like, it's fine, I'll just skip it.
No, it's true. It's true. I've been doing so bad, and I'm like, bro, I have a long run coming up and I haven't been running very much, and I'm like, fuck.
So how's your little run club?
It's not run. It's not running.
Nobody's just like
nobody. Well, because we rescheduled it twice, and I think that's what fucked it up. I shouldn't have rescheduled. But how was I supposed to know it was gonna rain the day that I scheduled it, when I scheduled it 2 weeks in advance? And technically we're in summer, so I didn't expect it to rain that fucking day.
And I feel like it's gonna be harder. I don't know what like the other moms have going on. It's harder to get things
during the week.
During the week.
Yeah. And then I just don't want to do it on the weekends. I have too much going.
That's what I was gonna say. On the weekends it would be hard because a lot of people do their stuff on the.
Yeah. So I think that's what's been why. And honestly, I haven't really tried. Like I really haven't been pushing or saying anything. So I think also I have a part in that because I'm not pushing it.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just like, today's the day I'm gonna go for a run. Because sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah.
I'll try that out.
Well, I told you, I was like, let's just go me and you so that I can fucking motivate you. I can get you going.
Yeah, we can. Just us two. Because I'm like, I tried. I'm like, I fucking can't. I really hope I like it. I feel like.
Here's the thing.
Towards the end, I just feel like, you know when you hate going to the, like, you dread going to the gym.
Yes, but once you go, you feel better.
Like, okay, I'm glad. I feel like that's what's going to be with, but even 10 times with running, for me at least. Because I'm like, I would rather go dance. Like, for example, like Zumba, when my mom was like a Zumba instructor, like, I would rather so much go do that type of cardio. Or even run on the treadmill.
What?
Fucking go outside and run.
run on the treadmill? You would rather run on the treadmill than outside? What the fuck?
I don't know. I ran on the treadmill and it was easier for me.
I mean, I can see why, because it helps you.
Yeah.
Like, it gives you that extra push, I guess. But I hate running on the treadmill.
I don't know. I get, but a lot of people are so into running. I'm like, I want to get into it like that.
Yeah.
There's just like so many people. I'm like,
I know, it became so popular.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I was like, damn.
a lot of people really into it. I'm like, And I'm like, I would want to do like one of those.
Like a 5K?
Yeah. I think that'd be cool to accomplish because I'm like, I never thought I'd even consider it.
Let's fucking set a goal right now.
Okay.
Hold on, right now we're in June, so there's the one in September. We could do that. I'll do the half in September and you do the 5K.
How much is 5?
3.10 miles. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, it sounds like a lot, but like once you get going,
It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think for a I'm trying to think, when I first started doing that, it was like 40 to 42 minutes. I would do 3 miles.
3 miles?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or a 5K. Is that a lot?
Oh, just sounds like you don't need more time.
I mean, everyone's different though. You might. Okay, here's the weird thing. So when I first started running, my dad and Marvin did a couple races with me, and although I am an everyday runner, they still beat me.
Really?
Because they have longer legs.
Oh.
And they're men. At the end of the day, a man will always be faster than a woman, period.
Damn.
Yeah. And I just have little legs, so I have to try harder.
Wait for me.
And you have fucking long legs, dude. You might even beat me.
I'm just like thinking about like, I'm just so out of shape. And I'm like, what if I freaking can't catch my breath? I think that's what I'm thinking about.
But
just not being able to.
You're going to stop. Like, you're not gonna run straight 1 mile. Like, I promise you that. You're not gonna run through a mile the first time without stopping.
Yeah.
Because I did it. And I'm guarantee you not every runner will.
Yeah. I think it's just, I need to just do it. Like, I know I want to do it. I just need to just do it.
Yeah. And it is intimidating. When I first started, especially when I started doing races, I was like, I would look around like, oh my God, look at all these people. They're all pros. But really, little do you know. Yeah. Little do you know that a lot of these people, it's their first time too.
Yeah.
And they also don't know what they're. Shit, I've been doing this for, I don't know, since 2017, however long that is.
For like
10 years?
6
Wait,
years?
hold on,
No.
6 years?
7?
Yeah, so, I don't know. Like,
No, yeah, I just need to do it. My coworkers are doing the September one too, and they're like, come. I'm like,
dude, we're setting it right now. Linda is Linda is gonna run her first 5K in September.
okay, we're doing it. So on days that you can, we should meet up so we can get some steps. You do it. I think I really want to do it because I'm like, I've always said, I'm like, I was so not against it. I'm just like, I just don't see myself doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I kind of want to do it. I'm gonna do it.
You should, especially now that you stopped smoking.
Yeah. I'm like,
Catch us on the track. Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
we're doing it.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it.
Yay! Am I gonna finally have a running partner? I've been searching for one for 6 years. However
I'm
long.
gonna do it. Yeah. And it's just a healthier like hobby.
Yeah.
Like I just don't like. I don't have any hobby.
Wait, I'm sorry. I just realized you said that was 6 years. It's been 8 years.
17.
Because we're in 2005. 10 years would be in 2027. It's been 8 years. So 2 more years and I'll have been doing this for a decade.
Jesus, I know a certain person for that fucking long.
You know a certain what?
I've known a certain person for that long. Damn.
What do you mean?
Because I met somebody in 2017.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Now I'm like, damn, I've known a certain person for that fucking long. Jesus. I swear it's only been like 2 years. No. Anyways.
It's funny. I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm done. I needed to show you my shoe, my only fucking Nike shoes that I have. Well, I have 2. See if I can run in any of those.
I mean, you can start. When I started running, I've been doing this for 8 years and I barely bought my first actual running shoes.
Yeah, that's I'm like, I don't want to invest in something, but I'm like, I want to, like, I'll have to show you.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be them, like, I don't want to fucking kill my feet.
Yeah.
Either, you know?
Yeah. And especially with, like, starting off with just a mile, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, yeah. I started off with just regular Nikes. That
Okay,
I had.
like regular Nikes.
Yeah. That's how I started running.
We got this.
We got this.
Oh, I got this.
We will document this on YouTube. We'll make it a vlog. Have you ever heard the saying, those who get offended by your boundaries are the ones who benefit from when you didn't have any?
Yes. And I hardcore believe that.
I agree. I believe it, but I see it more than anything now.
Yeah. Or like, do you ever like think back now that we're obviously older and you think back like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I let all that shit slide because I lacked so much boundaries.
Yeah, well, it's crazy because today I was talking to Juan about a certain person and I was like, I'm always going out of my way for them whenever they do make time for me to see them. We were talking about this earlier. And I think to myself, oh my gosh, I've come such a long way. Like, I'm not
about to like break their
well, not just that, but it's like I have created boundaries with this relationship and I just so easily bend for them still at the same time. And I'm like, I thought I was coming a long way, but I guess I haven't.
And I feel like that boundaries and like healing is just like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Like some days you're strong and you're like, fuck yeah, I got this. And then there's times where like you think about wanting to bend it.
Yep.
Because whatever.
Feelings come in,
yeah. But it's like you have to still stay. Well, it's like how I was texting you about other person.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's just like sometimes like I want to give in and start talking to this person because I feel bad.
Yep.
But it's like, no, I have to fucking be strong and stick to this fucking boundary.
And love yourself enough to not break it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when you allow this person to continue to do this to you, you're not loving yourself.
Right.
Because you're allowing them to break your comfort and how you feel.
Your own peace.
And your own peace. So that that other person can be okay. Yeah. But it's like, no, it's affecting me clearly, so I'm no longer going to bend over backwards for you, even if it's on a special occasion.
Right.
Because
it's like you took like cutting people off isn't easy, especially people that you love.
Yeah.
It's like it's been obviously years of fucking emotional abuse and all this other bullshit that you finally made that decision to cut them off. And then it's just so easy to think about like, oh, well,
I miss them.
I miss the
memories. Mm-hmm. I miss how they do make me feel when we are good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But those little like, moments only last for so long, and then the other,
bullshit.
Yeah, the hurtful feelings last longer than the good moments.
Yeah.
And you just gotta like stay strong.
So fucking strong and not give in and stick with your fucking boundaries.
Yeah.
Because you obviously set them for a reason.
Yeah. And also saying no isn't about closing the doors, it's about opening new doors in any situation.
Right.
That could be like literally any relationship, but not just relationships, like work. Like, you know what I mean? Anything.
It's actually a good point of view. It doesn't mean like it shouldn't be something viewed as a negative thing.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
You're making space for new things to come in. It's something as simple as when I tell Jordan, you're holding on to, because Jordan's a little hoarder. You're holding on to so much here in your house, in your space, in your room. You're not allowing new things to enter your life because
you want to hold on to the old.
Well, that and like, I always say the universe can see this kid don't need no more, he got enough.
Right.
Why give him more when there's kids who have nothing? We can give it to them.
Right.
And or something when he's like, oh my gosh, I want that so bad, now I'm not gonna get it. Oh my gosh, I don't have money. Oh my gosh, this. Oh my god, you're not allowing that to come to you. Just let it go, and just when it's meant for me, it will come to me.
Dude, and then the whole thing with like I don't have money. I saw this TikTok this week where this girl's like, I don't ever say I'm broke.
Yeah.
I don't say I don't have money. I say I've had to retrain my brain to say I just don't want to spend my money on this right now.
Or I am saving my money. Yes, saving my money. I've heard that a long time ago, and I still don't use it.
Yeah, me either. But I'm like, dude, I need to start switching that up. I need to stop saying I'm broke.
Yep.
I just don't want to spend my money.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It is hard. There's been a few times where like anybody has invited me and I'm like, oh no, I'm good. I don't want to spend my money on that right now.
Yes.
And I'm like, when I said it felt weird. I was like, oh,
it does feel weird.
Yeah, I'm like, because really, I just don't have the money. I'm just choosing not to, I'm just trying to rewire my brain. So it is. And it's like what we were talking about last week, rewiring your fucking brain.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I feel like it's just so comforting just to say, nah, I'm broke.
Yep. Because it's what we've known.
But it's just, don't put that out there because then you're going to be broke.
Mm-hmm. You can't put anything, like, all the things.
The universe.
Yeah. I tell Jordan all the time, it's fucking listening to you. It's listening to you. The universe is always listening. And it's also something like, I don't know, somebody one time told me this, like, instead of saying like, I will get that, you're putting it out there that you will in the future, but the future may never come. So instead of saying I will have that, I do have that. You have to claim it as of now because it's now. The universe is here now, not later.
Yeah. I have heard that. And then someone was like, write in your journal. So there was like a point where I was writing.
Me too.
Like, I have this, or I am this.
I am.
Or I already am. Like, I am this.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, so yeah, I did it like a couple days and then I just stopped.
See, I went through a phase where I did it a lot and I did it every day, and I actually found my journal the other day, but I'm like, I don't know why, I just don't feel like it was working. And I actually did it for months, and I just didn't feel it. But I will say that a long time ago, before I had Luna, before I even got pregnant, I would tell myself like, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom the next time. And for some reason that did work.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird, like the way.
Maybe it was just it hasn't been meant for you yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Certain things are just like, it's not time yet.
Yeah, it's not my time. Yeah.
Like, it doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It's literally, you're never going to get what you want
When you want it.
when you want it.
It's when you're ready for it.
When you're really ready for it.
Yeah, no, it's true. There are little things that have happened to me that I'm like, I wasn't supposed to get that sooner because I wasn't ready for it, and I can feel it.
Same.
Yeah. And now I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Like, it makes sense why that came when it came.
Exactly.
Like, now I'm ready. Now I'm like old enough, mature enough, whatever it is, that now it's meant for me.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Dude, you know what? Teenagers.
Yes.
I was like, obviously we were there at one fucking point, but now as an adult and I see these teenagers, I'm like, you guys have no fucking idea what is coming.
It's again what we were saying. It's like when our parents would tell us whatever and we didn't understand it until now that we're fucking adults, we're like, fuck.
I'm just like, you guys are so fucking annoying. You guys have no idea what's coming.
Were we that annoying though?
I probably.
Damn.
Honestly, I think so. Cause it's like, I remember I thought I was so cool. No one can fucking tell me anything. I thought I knew everything. I was just like, and you do certain things to try to fit in with your friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know I was like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, so cringy.
Cringe.
Now that I like see like our friends are like teenagers, I'm like, oh my god, you guys have no idea
what's about to come.
How life is about to fuck you up.
No, it's true.
Right now, like, you guys have no idea what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Life's gonna humble your ass so fucking quick, and yeah. These little, I just don't remember if it was like, I feel like the generation now, again, maybe because there's more technology now, I don't remember it being that toxic.
You know what? When I went to the graduation on Wednesday, I don't think I would have survived high school in this generation. I would have came home crying every day. Because kids are rude. Like, they're just fucking rude. And you can tell just by the way they walk, by the way they act. Like, there was girls walking, like, they would say their name and then they would, like, shake their ass. We never did that shit. Everyone would just shake the person's hand and walk. there was people, like almost every single kid did something. They were like dabbing. They were doing things that I'm just like, no, we never did that. We would just cry. Yeah.
I feel like our generation, or at least it's still instilled, like, to be respectful of like your older, like older people, and just like be respectful overall. This fucking generation that's coming, they don't give a fuck. They have no respect towards anyone.
But it goes back to the gentle parenting. A lot of these kids were gentle parented because a lot of these parents are still young, and they're technically like still being influenced by the young generation. That generation is still being really influenced by the younger generation, which means they want to fit in. And I think that's the fucking problem, is that these adults, these parents want to fit in with their kids so bad.
They want to be their friends.
They want to be their friends instead of their fucking parent.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's right.
No.
Like, you should still be their parent at the end of the day. You should still teach your kid to be respectful at the end of the day. But it shows, like, because whenever you see a mean kid, you look at the parent and you're like, oh, I get it. That makes total sense.
And walk all over them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I can definitely specific someone in my head I can definitely think of. And then also, like, I don't know if it's just because, like for example, us, like, I don't know, by the time they hit like the 3rd or the 4th, the parents are just like checked out.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't give a fuck anymore. They let that kid do whatever the fuck they want. I feel like she's a good girl, but I can also see where my parents like slacked off, you know?
Well, on top of the not giving a fuck because of their age, they also went through the divorce while she was still a child, and nobody parented her.
Right.
She was able to do whatever the fuck she wanted. Yeah. And that's where, like, the attitude came in. And
dude, imagine if our parents would have divorced when we were that age.
We would have been
even more.
Yeah. There's no way in hell. No, I think we both would have had babies young.
Oh yeah, I think we would have had multiple baby dads. Okay, so we can talk about that. Like, no shame on girls that have multiple baby dads. Like, I get the first one. I'm sorry, like,
you were testing it.
Like, it happens. And then the second one, for the most part, I feel like it's been half and half. Yeah. I've seen half where, like, the second one is like the man who they end up marrying and who they end up being with and having a second baby with that person. But there's another half that I've seen where
they don't fucking learn. You don't, especially those who have kids young. Like, you don't know. Right. You tried, okay, it didn't work out, whatever. I'm gonna become a woman, or I am a woman now. I have my child, whatever. Marries the second one, has another kid. Great, good for you, happy for you. But if you're the one of those bitches that don't learn and continue to have multiple babies with different dads, that's where I'm like,
and they're not taking responsibility. Yeah. I don't know, but then again, also, like, I've seen so many girls that have a really shitty baby dad the first time, and they still go ahead and get pregnant again.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, I learned my fucking lesson with the first baby dad. Like, especially me being at 33, I don't know if I could have another baby right now. Yeah. With someone. It would take a lot. A very, very, very fucking special person for them to convince me to have another baby. Yeah. I learned my fucking lesson.
Well, especially at your age. Yeah. Because you're getting older and it would be harder to have a baby. Yeah. So, yeah.
There's this TikTok that's been going around lately. It's been in my algorithm a lot, where it's like, we need to stop shaming the moms that are just like one and done. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And then there was this girl that I was seeing the TikTok today. She was like, I feel like a lot of moms that only have one kid, people guilt trip them into having another one to give the first one a sibling. Yeah. And it's like, you should not do that, because you're the one that's end up having to raise this kid. You're the one that has to take care of him. If something happens with the dad, that all falls on you. Exactly. And I was like, oh my gosh, thinking about that a lot, because I do feel bad for, Tommy being the only one. Yeah. And I'm like, if I were to have another kid, it's mainly for him, not for me. because I'm okay with just being done.
I was the same. I felt the pressure of not just Jordan telling me he wanted a sibling, but other people being like, you should have one more. And I did. And not that I regret Luna, but
Right,
it definitely is harder to have a second one.
And it's like, this girl is like, for my lifestyle, for my own emotional, mentally, financially, I just want to be one and done. Like, I want to be the best mom
To the
I
one.
can be to one. And I give them everything I know I can.
Yep.
Rather, if I have two, it's going to be different.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my gosh, she's so right. And now I don't feel so as guilty.
Like pressure.
Yeah, but like feeling guilty, like as such a bad mom for not giving him a sibling.
I don't think that makes anybody a bad mom. If anything, it makes you a good mom for thinking about not just yourself, but about that other child.
Yeah.
You're like, I know if I have another one, it's gonna change that child's life, because Jordan's life changed completely once Luna came, and so I don't think that makes anybody a bad mom.
Yeah, it's just hard because especially when they're the ones asking and they're still so little and they don't understand.
Yep.
I'm just like, I really would be okay with just one and done.
Yeah.
And I hope the next the person I meet would be okay with not having any more kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, I honestly don't want any kids.
Yeah. Well,
33, imagine, like, I'm not in any relationship right now. Let's say I meet someone at 35 or next year at 34.
yeah.
I want to be with them for at least 2-3 years. And then I want to get married. I'm going to have a fucking baby by the time I'm 48. Yeah. Like,
Damn.
Just like, I just don't want to rush into marriage or having another kid.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's just going to be me and my boy forever.
That's hard. Like, to think. I mean, if you do want another kid,
Yeah.
because you've said you want another kid,
Yeah.
but I don't know, is it
It's like, I feel like deep down inside, I want another kid. But I feel like, because I've thought about this, I feel like deep down inside I would want another kid. But I think it's because my first experience was wrong for me. So I want that experience again. But obviously
in a better way.
Yeah, because this first one was fucking shit show. So I think that's why I want another kid. But once I start thinking about like
everything that comes with it,
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking, I lost so much, like I lost my weight fast with Tommy. Who knows if it's gonna be that the second time? I mean, you said it. You struggled more this time than the second time. And I was like, and then the waking up, and then the whole daycare bullshit, and then the car seats, the diapers, and like the toys, everything that comes with having a baby. I think about that, and I'm like, fuck no, I do not want to do that all over again.
I would literally cry if I ever got pregnant again.
Yeah.
I don't think I could mentally do it.
Baby.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think I can mentally survive the pregnancy, the postpartum, the beginning. No, I wouldn't. I might just.
No, and then everything that fucking comes with having a baby. Like, our kids are still so young. Jordan's gonna hit his teenage years. Like, all that.
Imagine having a baby with a teenager. Oh, hell no.
My mom would chat me. My mom would be in Chella.
Well, all of us. Because, I mean, I guess
but I was a fucking rebel.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I just, honestly, having a kid isn't just like, oh, they're so cute. Like, you know, it's a lifelong fucking commitment to you, to that child. And it's not just until they're 18.
No, it's for a life.
A life fucking long commitment. Because after you're done parenting, then they turn into like your little friends, you know?
That's when they can be your fucking friend.
Can be your friend. Once they're older. It's like, and then come the
grandbabies.
It's just a bigger commitment that I think a lot of people don't take serious. And they just pop these babies just to pop.
It's not just single moms. I've seen bitches in full-on relationships, marriages, whatever, where they're popping these babies out and their moms are taking care of their kids.
Yeah.
And that also is
It's
ew.
not okay.
That is gross.
And that is not okay.
Yeah.
And I think also that's probably another reason why we're both so set on just like the kids that we had and done.
Yeah, because we
had
didn't.
no fucking help.
No help, literally.
No help.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, dude, like, we're set on the kids that we have.
Yeah.
Don't want any more. It's a lifelong fucking commitment.
Yeah.
And then I think about like like for example, college. Like I do want to get a college fund aside for Tommy.
Yeah,
Like,
I was thinking about that yesterday.
Yeah, like I want to help him. Like I want to set him up for success.
Yes.
You know, like I don't want him to have to struggle the way we have as adults. But I'm just like, I really want to set him up for success because we weren't given that.
Dude, I had a patient the other day say, she's like retired now, and she was talking about how she's like, oh, I get bored, I don't know what to do and whatever. And then one of my coworkers is like, oh, why don't you hang out with your kids? You know, they're like probably, I'm assuming, our age. She was like, no, it's because every time they only want me to watch the kids, and then whenever we do hang out, I end up babysitting the grandkids, which I don't mind my grandkids, but like that's the only time they call me. And I was like, that's so sad, dude. And here we are over here wishing that we could have a relationship with either fucking parent. I just feel like that's so sad.
You don't appreciate what you have.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah. And then there's people who are...
that would want that.
Well, no, but there's someone we know that wasn't allowed to be a parent because of the other parent. They took the child away from them, and like it was a disaster. And then cries over our situation because almost like just like whatever, like they were given the opportunity to be parents and they didn't take it. And instead they chose themselves, and that's what everyone always says, you gotta choose yourself, yeah, you do, but at the end of the day, you brought these children here, right? You still have to be a parent. And
it's like you water yourself so you can water your child.
I don't give a fuck how old your child is. Your parent, you always need your parent. Emotionally, not even financially. It's like,
I feel like as they get older, they need you
in different ways,
but then they also need you in different ways.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like I feel like especially when it comes to teenagers, I feel like they need you really emotionally and mentally, rather than like a baby when you need to feed them and stuff like that. So yeah, like as they grow, it's like different phases. Like they might not need you for this anymore, but they're gonna need you more for this. Yeah. And even as fucking adults, like I wish I could still call my mom and be like, oh mama, like I need some advice on this. Yeah. And I don't have that. No. And it's like I don't need my parents financially, but I still need them like emotionally, like, you know, for emotional
support. Yeah, just support. Just fucking tell me it's gonna be okay, man. Like just fucking give me a hug and cry with me. Like do something, like rather than doing it alone. Right. Because it's so sad. I really fucking hope that I'm creating a space where my kids feel comfortable enough to tell me when I'm doing something wrong, or like I want them to feel comfortable all the time. Instead, I'm like of being scared, like, oh my god, if I say this, are they gonna get mad, or are they gonna feel this way, are they gonna...
I saw what you reposted on TikTok, the saying where it says, as an adult, your parents don't...
The one with the water?
The way you treated, if your adult kids don't talk to you as adults, you know what I mean?
I think so, yeah.
As that how your kids treat you when they no longer need you to survive is exactly how they felt treated when they needed you to survive. And I'm like, that's so fucking true. It's true. Adult kids don't want to talk to you, it's for a reason.
Or visit you.
I feel like we've been beating around the bush. Yeah. Like obviously we have gone no contact with our mom. Yeah. And it's been since, well, for me, it's been since the middle of January.
I feel like I had already started
distancing yourself.
Like in October of last year. Yeah. And I think what kept me going was that you were still kind of there. And like I would have to see her, but for me it was more like, nah. I had noticed it. Yeah.
And then that's why I moved out. And it was like from one day to the next where I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Because it was bad. It was really bad. It was just really messing with my mental health. I moved into my place February?
No, it was March 1st.
March? Yeah. Oh yeah, March 1st. So from the middle of January, all February, I was there. And I could just feel like my mental health was just so fucking bad. So bad. I was eating out every day because I didn't want to get home. I wanted to get home as late as fucking possible. Come, sleep, shower, off to work the next day. And again, I didn't come home. Yeah. Or if I was home on a Saturday, I'd be locked up downstairs the whole time. and then I'd have to tell
So
the camera died.
the camera died, so we're switching it up here. So anyways,
but I mean, we don't have to go into detail right now about exactly why we made that decision, but it's been hard.
it's been years and years of shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, it has, and it like we were talking about earlier, it's not easy
To make that decision to just cut it off.
to go no contact.
Yeah.
Especially with someone who's supposed to love you and care for you and be your number one.
But it's like, I think it's just so hard, and I feel like that's where my resentment grows even more. It's like, me as a mom now, I'm like, I could not do that to him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how I know the love I feel for my son, I don't feel that towards her to me.
Yeah, same.
I'm like, you know I'm your daughter, right?
Yeah, you know you pushed me out, right?
But
that just goes to show though that some parents really didn't want to be parents.
yeah.
And I say that because of shit that's been said in the past toward.
But it's like, how come it's like with certain
kids,
it's different, and with other kids it's different?
it's whoever kisses her ass. That's what it is. It's when you're not vocal, and that's the problem. Is we used to shut ourselves down. We didn't have the boundaries. We didn't know how to stand up for ourselves. We were just like always like bowing down, like yes, you can keep kicking me, keep kicking me, keep kicking me, and then finally we were like, no,
Yeah.
this isn't normal. This isn't right. This isn't okay.
Yeah. I get it. I see it. Cause, yeah. I feel like it's still such a touchy subject. Like, I don't want that. Like, I don't care about. Not even like defending her. It's just like, I feel like it's still such a touchy subject because I'm like, I don't know. I guess I don't want people to feel bad for me.
You don't want people to
No.
Yeah, no.
And that's why, like, I don't want to tell anything. Like, I don't want to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want people to feel bad for me.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts, but I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay.
I cry every once in a while, but
Yeah, but before that, I always did anyways.
for real, I just cry for different reasons now. Like, I was either crying because I was being attacked, or now I cry because you miss the person.
Yeah.
And it's normal because, again, and it's somebody you love so much, because at the end of the day, that's the person who birthed you.
Right.
And you're supposed to love that person unconditionally. And just like I feel like a mother should love their child unconditionally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's not the case for us.
I had to, because Tommy's, we saw, you know, and he asked, like, again, what's the reason why? And I was like, obviously I didn't go into detail, but I was just like, there's just been a lot of stuff that has happened throughout the years that she makes me feel sad. I have to really kid it down, you know? I'm like, she makes me feel sad. And he's like, oh, really? I'm like, yes. I was like, but that's why I always ask you, like, if there's any time that I'm making you feel sad, that I want you to tell me, because those are my intentions.
Yeah.
And then I was like, but that's the difference with her, is when I tell her, she can't take accountability for it.
Not just that, but she'll turn it on us.
Yeah.
Like, will you this, will you that? Well, at the end of the day, no matter how much younger I am, like how old I am, I'm still, one, younger than you, and two, you're the fucking mom.
Yeah. And then I just, like, I don't know, like, I'm just so heavy and, like, reminding him, like, it's okay to stop talking to people that don't make you feel good. And I'm like, and if I ever for some reason make you not feel good, tell me, because I want to change that. Like, I'm not purposely doing that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm sure, like, there's jokes, like, I'm sure that you don't like, you know, that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, those are my intentions to hurt you. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, is there anything that I've done? He's like, just when you don't give me hot Cheetos. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. I'm like, okay, we're done here. We're done here. If that's all it is, then we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Seriously. Oh my god, him and his damn lunch.
But yeah, it's hard. It's so hard.
We're fine. We'll cry about it later, but I think that goes too with, like, if certain people don't make time for you, regardless if it's your parent or not, they also shouldn't be not necessarily part of your life, but like just as much effort as they put into you, that's as much effort as you should put into them.
Mm-hmm. It's a two-way street.
Yeah.
And phones work both ways.
Exactly.
So it's like just as much as I can call you, you can call me too. Yep. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna go out of my way and hang out with you dumbass. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're the one constantly being like, let's hang out, it gets old and it gets annoying and it gets hurtful.
Yeah.
That I'm not a first choice or second choice or whatever, you know? Like, I'm not up there. I'm not a priority.
Friendships are so hard. Yeah, I think it's just so hard. Everybody's so different. Everyone's like, everyone's just fucking different.
Yeah.
But something else that I kind of wanted to talk about is being friends with the opposite sex. Mm-hmm. I feel like in our culture, I don't know if it's I think it would be our culture, or is it just our families? I think in our culture.
I think it's society.
Or society.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's just the culture.
Yeah. Go on.
I think it's like I don't think people like think like it's okay to have friends who are the opposite sex and it just be friends. Like no sexual chemistry, no romantic feelings, like nothing. It's literally just friends.
Yes. I see what you're saying, but at some point, one of the friends is going to catch feelings.
You think so?
Yes.
I mean,
there hasn't ever been a case where opposite sex friends don't catch. One person will catch feelings. Mm-hmm. And that is the reason why couples don't like their significant other to have opposite sex friendships, because somebody's always going to catch feelings. I've never ever heard of a story where it doesn't happen. Ever.
Yeah, you're right. I'm like trying to think. Yeah, you're right.
And maybe at like, okay, you can try it out or not, like the friendship, and you're both single, so it's fine. Mm-hmm. But then, let's say you do try it out, it doesn't work, and you continue to be friends, and that's different because you tried it out and realized, okay, this isn't for us.
Yeah.
But somebody's always going to catch feelings, and it's okay to do it when you're single. Don't do it when you're in a relationship, obviously, because.
But then how would you go about like a friend that I've been friends with since like the 3rd grade? We've literally been friends, and then. But what if I were to get in a relationship now? Me and him are literally just friends.
Now,
like what had happened back then happened.
Yeah.
But it's like, do I have to not talk? Do I have to cut him off?
No, but let's be real. You have, because of relationships you've been in.
Yeah, and I think that's why. But because he's still always there, I'm like, I don't want to do that because he has always been a good friend, and I'm not going to cut him off for another relationship.
Yeah, I think, like I said, once you get through that phase, yeah, you can, because you realize this isn't for us.
Right.
But you guys had to try that in order to get there.
I get it. I just feel like I've always had a lot of male friends, and a lot of them really only have just been friends. Like, it's never been anything sexual. And I brought male friends over to family's house because it's literally just friends. And people will just get it twisted, like, oh, one boyfriend this weekend, one boyfriend this. No, honey. They're literally just fucking friends. We've never kissed, we've never done anything, fooled around, nothing. Literally just fucking friends.
I think when that happens, it's like, because if it was them, they would do that.
Yeah.
So it's perspective. Yeah. But when you realize, like, no, I can't really just have friends, opposite sex friends, and just be friends.
Yeah.
Then that person's not gonna think, because there's people like that where I feel like, yeah, I know you have male friends and you haven't done anything with them, and I can see that. Mm-hmm. But there's certain family members that are like, oh no, she's fucking, you know what I mean? But it's because in their mind, that's what they would be doing.
Yeah. I think it's just different. Also, like the generations. Like back then, it's just like opposite sex. It's just like your only opposite sex is your husband, and that's it. And there's no male friends unless they're your husband's friends.
But the man can have.
But the male,
friends.
Yeah, multiple, all types of gender friends.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just like. I feel like I've always just like I love to fucking test people, and I love like I really don't give a fuck what people have to say. So that's why I do invite people over. But eventually, when I hear the rumors come to me, and I'm like, dude, it's just so dumb. Like,
but speaking of rumors, people will say the stupidest shit for no reason. Like, truly, people just have nothing better to do, but to judge as if they were so fucking perfect. Like, let's go back to when I fucking first became a teen mom. All the shit that I come to find out people were saying about me, that I was gonna leave my kid to my mom, that first of all, my boyfriend was a drug dealer, that I was gonna be a shitty mom and like continue to party and just, I'm like, motherfuckers, I be taking care of my kid more than your child be taking care of their kids. Like, I can count in one hand how many times I've left Jordan and he's 11 years old. Like,
I think this is why they say be careful who you're talking about or whose kids you're judging, because you don't know what you have in your own house.
It's fucking true.
That fucking saying is so fucking true. Because if we're gonna be talking about these specific issues that were brought up to us recently, it's like, oh, you guys are so quick to judge us for X, Y, and Z. But look at your child, what they ended up being. We're not like that
at all.
Like, I like to still go out and I like to go party. Don't get me wrong, I still go out and go party. But it's different. Like, I only will do it when I don't have him.
Yeah.
And when I have him, it's all about him. But I'm not leaving him with my mom, with grandma and grandpa. Like, it's super fucking rare when. And even when he slept over at your house that one time, you guys left, I fucking knocked the fuck out. I'm not gonna go and take advantage and like go party. Like, no, I don't know. It's just be careful
what you fucking say.
What you fucking say, because you don't know what you have in your own house.
Yeah. Well, even because it's something as simple as I used to judge Marvin for mismatching his fucking socks, and now Jordan fucking does that.
Right when you said that he was a hoarder.
Yes, and that used to piss me off. So that's why it's something that fucking simple
that is gonna come back and bite you in the ass one day.
Yeah.
For you talking so much shit, that's gonna come back and bite you in the fucking ass one day.
Fucking real. So fuck you to all of you that were judging me and saying I was gonna leave my child while you're taking care of your grandchildren.
And I wasn't gonna graduate, and I wasn't gonna be shit, and I'm over here by myself, making it fucking happen for me and my child. And I did graduate.
Barely, but we did.
Barely, but we did.
And same, yeah.
And I still like to go out. It's fine. It's fucking fine.
Yeah.
That does not make me a bad mom. But yeah.
So just keep your rumors to your fucking self. Shut the fuck up and don't judge, because you're not perfect. You're literally not fucking perfect.
And then remember how it was like we were talking about the whole opposite sex thing, texting back and forth, and then how I told you that someone said that to me, and I'm never gonna bring male friends over. And then after I thought about it, and then after I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm still fucking bringing male friends over. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I really am not gonna let anyone hold me back to do something I want to fucking do. If I want to invite my friend, I'm gonna invite my fucking friend. If he's a male, female, or male, I don't give a fuck. Y'all can think I'm fucking all these guys and all these bitches. It's true. It may not be true. At the end of the day, it's none of your fucking business.
That's what I just don't understand. It's like, why do people care so much?
You know what? I feel like next time somebody says something to me or like judges me, I should Venmo request them like a utility bill. Like, here, you want to judge me? You want to judge me so bad? Here. You want to have something to say about me? Here, Venmo me some the power bill. Venmo me some food money. Venmo me some water. You know, you have so much shit to say about me. You want to have an opinion? then fucking pay something. You fucking pay my rent next month.
Literally.
You don't pay anything. You don't feed me. You don't provide for me. Who the fuck are you to say anything about me?
Jesus.
That was a good one.
That was a good
I
one.
feel like I had to let that out.
Me too. I think I did. Because we've known, right? We've known these people were judgy. We've known whatever. Everyone has told us. But when it was like confirmed and like the words they used, I'm like,
yeah.
First of all, you still don't know me. Like, you still don't know me.
Yeah. Okay, we're good.
Rant over. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So, we're gonna end it with a little laugh because I think we need it.
That was all very deep. Have you seen those TikTok where it's like X names as brands?
I have, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I want to go. I want to read it. So it says, ladies, describe your ex as a brand. I'll go first. So some of the comments got me so fucked up.
Sometimes you just need to read the comments more than like the fucking comments make you laugh way harder than the actual video.
Dude, you guys are so fucking creative. I would have never even thought of these. So someone put Dollar General because he didn't even have a dollar in general.
Oh, gee.
Ross, because I settled for less. This is my favorite one. Hello Kitty, because he said hello to everyone and every kitty. Bruh. Is that not my ex or what? IKEA. I always went home and did it myself.
Oh, shit.
Tommy Hilfiger because he'll figure out a way to lie about anything. Dude. Netflix because he wanted to see what was next after me. Blue Rhino because all he did was gaslight.
Oh my god.
McDonald's ice cream always broke. Oh man. Goodwill because he always got passed around. Wonka because he lives in a world of pure imagination.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Amazon Prime delivered too fast.
Oh.
7-Eleven because he's always open for everyone. Shein because he lied about the size. I feel that one, bro. I feel that one. So sad. Oh my god. H&M because he wanted her and me too.
Oh.
Rolex because he rolled back to his ex. Oh my. Microsoft because it was micro and wage.
Oh no! That's so sad.
This one is so, I can relate to this one. Timu, I should have listened to the bad reviews.
Oh man.
Oh my god, you guys, let's see. Plan B because with no car he can't even pull out of a driveway.
Oh,
damn. Let go because I should have let that man go earlier. Oh my god, you guys are hilarious. Pay less because he was worthless. Let's see. I think those are like the
funniest ones.
Yeah.
Those
are hilarious.
Those are pretty funny.
I wish I was just so creative like that. I just can't think of something like on top of my head. Like, you put me on the spot, I'd be like,
yeah, same. Jordan can. Jordan's fucking quick with coming up with shit.
or then like, don't you ever hate it when like you're into like, you're having like a disagreement with someone and you're like, this is, and then after you're like, fuck, I should have said this.
Yes. Yeah, that's why sometimes I'm like, I feel like I need to write things down before I go talk to somebody.
Like, just in case this person says this, like, this is what I'm going to say.
But I think you just get so caught up in the heat of the moment that everything just like...
You black out.
Yeah.
You forget everything. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Well,
thanks for coming to our
therapy session.
That's what this is becoming for us. Let's see what next week brings.
Hopefully joy.
Hopefully joy. We'll talk about your update with your 5K.
Oh yes. We'll start that this week.
So wish her luck. Send her all the blessings.
All the running blessings, send them my way.
But that's it for today's episode, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye!